Hello, 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 hello! I am back from vacation. I've been to a heavy metal punk festival in the countryside in Iceland, and then I took a road trip in Spain with my boys and with my family, and it's just been wonderful. But I am very psyched to be back home and doing some videos for you again. So today I am going to show you how to make a linen stitch shawl. And look at this, how pretty it is. I love this stitch. It's very subtle, but it's loads of fun to crochet. You know how I like those nice stitches that you just have to work into the chain spaces, not into the stitches themselves. And this is actually even prettier when you do it with lots of colors, because then you get a really beautiful effect. Now, I'm just going to show you in this little video here today how to make this, and you can just make a shawl. Just continue and going. I'm going to show you the first 5 rows. And then you can just continue and do a big old shawl like this if you want to. But this is really part 1 for me, showing you how to do the linen stitch, because I have a new pattern for you guys. And I'll be doing another video for that bit. But look at my block party shawl. Whee! Oh, I love it. And actually, this was my punk metal festival shawl with the typical punk rock colors, neon pink and black. What are you thinking? I love it. I just have to put on my tassels and then it's finished. But the thing here with this one is that it starts with the linen stitch, because when you do shawls in all mosaic crochet, they do get very thick, which I love. I have my Havana shawl, for example, that's really thick, and I use it all the time in winter. But with this here, if you combine it with a linen stitch, you see that drape, you see how it's like all, it's just really nice, because then you have these thick bits here with the mosaic crochet and then some linen stitch in between. But I started by making just like a big old piece with the linen stitch, and then I added, you can either add 1 or 2 or 3 or as many as you want, repeats of the block party shawl edition. Woo, woo, woo. So the block party shawl is coming out today, and I'll just be adding it to the block party pattern, because I always like to do add-ons. So if you already have it, then you'll just get it free in your updates. I will up the price a bit because I'm adding all this to it, but it's just the same pattern. So if you already bought it, you can just go and get it free. If not, do go over to Rowley and check it out, because I have my annual summer solstice sale going on now until the end of this month. It's 44% off all my patterns, no code needed. So I would suggest you just go over to Rowley and go crazy. So yeah, today it's just the linen stitch bit, and then I'm filming later on this part here. I'll be adding that onto my little shawl here, because you can make this bit here in the start as big as or as small as you like, actually. And I do have another, because this is not my first time of mixing linen stitch with mosaic crochet, because I have this shawl here as well, which I love, that I made for my friend Edith. It's called the Irish shawl. And that is just mosaic crochet, and you see these here, all the linen stitch bits here in between, and so that it gives it really good drape, and it's just lovely. This one was mine. I made a pink one for my friend Edith. So you can use these as to mix it up with mosaic, or you can just make a big old linen stitch shawl with all kinds of scraps. That would be great as well. Just beautiful. But no rest for the wicked. You guys head over to Ravelry and do check out my sale. And I will show you how to make the linen stitch. Oh, let's go. Hello. So I'm back from my summer vacation in Spain and to the festival and everything, and I've just had a blast. And I am ready to rumble with you guys. So happy to be back and filming with you again. So we're going to do here today, I'm going to show you how to make a linen stitch shawl, a triangle really. And you can either just do a linen stitch shawl on the whole, or you can use this for my new pattern, the block party shawl. And that starts with a linen stitch, just to get that. I love working the linen stitch, so nice and easy, and you get a really nice drape. So I'm using here just for the sample, I'm using the DK Saga wool from Iceguard. And I'm going up quite a bit in a hook. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook. Usually I would use 4 or 4.5 for DK, and I'm going to use for the mosaic bit part. I'm using 4.5, but I'll go up in the linen stitch so that it really opens up when you block it and gets even lighter and nicer. Better drape. Okay, off we go. We're going to start by doing the magic circle, and that's just making a little circle like this, the long tail going here to your right and over, and the short tail going to the left. Obviously it's in the other direction if you are left-handed, and just take care to hold here on the join here and go inside the magic loop and pull up your long tail, and then grab it like so and do one chain here just to fasten it like so. And when we're working into the magic circle, as always, we're going to be working over both tails so that it works. The first row is just 3 single crochets, and you work these like inside the magic circle like so. 1 and 2 and 3, and then we do 2 single crochet, no, it's 2 chains here in the middle, and then another 3. Okay. This is really easy, and I love working this stitch in a shawl. It really is great. I have another shawl in this, actually, the Irish shawl, that I used this technique. Okay, and then we just chain 1 and turn. Okay, so that's a chain here to fasten, and that's just, it doesn't really count the chains, they're just to turn. The first one here was to fasten, and there's 3 single crochets, 2 chains, 3 single crochets, chain and turn. I'm not going to pull my magic circle in quite yet. It's better to do the first rows first. Okay, and then we go for row 2, and we're going to start by doing the border stitch, where we're always going to be doing an increase at the beginning of the row, in the middle, and at the end. Okay, and the border stitch at the beginning of the row, you're going to skip that chain, that's just to turn, and you're going to insert your hook under both loops here and work 2 single crochets into the first single crochet stitch like so, and then 1 single crochet into the next one. We're always working into both loops here when we're doing these, and then we're going to chain 1, skip the next stitch and go straight into the middle part, and that's another increase here. We work into the chain space, and there we're going to do 1 single crochet, 2 chains, and 1 single crochet. Okay, like so. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to skip the first stitch, and we're going to go into the second here under both loops, as you can see. Work 1 single crochet there and 2 into the next one like so. And that is the increase then. So as you can see, we're always doing the same. This is the border stitch at the end of the row, and this is the border stitch at the beginning, and there we're doing increase and in the middle. And then you chain and turn. And on we go to row 3. I'm really, this is so short, it's going to be 5 rows, so I'm not even putting the rows down. Okay, and again we do the same as before. We're going to do 2 single crochets here in the beginning, that's the border stitch. And then we do 1 single crochet into the next one, and now we start the linen stitch really, where we do chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and then go into the chain space here and work 1 single crochet there. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to skip the next stitch here and go into the middle. And there we do the same as before, 1 single crochet, 2 chains, 1 single. And now we're going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, and go into the chain stitch, the chain space here, like so. And then we're going to chain 1, skip 1 stitch, go into the next one. There goes 1 single crochet and 2 into the next one, the last stitch of the row, which is then the border stitch here. These 2 single crochets together count as the border stitch. Okay, and then we chain and turn. On to row 4. Like I said, this is a quick one. We're just going to do the first 5 here, because then it's all just the same repeat really. Okay, again we do the border stitch at the end of the row. This is row 4. 1 and 2, and 1 stitch into the next stitch, and always these first 3 stitches here we're working into both loops. And now we start with the linen stitch, which is just chain 1, skip the stitch, go into the chain space. Oopa, this is what makes it just amazingly beautiful to work. I love working the linen stitch, and it's really quite classy as well, like me. Okay, on we go, Tinna. Stay concentrated. Chain 1, skip the single crochet and go into the next chain space. Chain 1, skip the single crochet, and now we're in the middle. And when we're in the middle, we always do the same. We do 1 single crochet, 2 chains, and 1 single. Okay, and then we do chain 1, skip the single crochet, go into the chain space, and do 1 single crochet there. Chain, skip 1, go into the chain space. Chain, skip 1, and now we're at the end here, so we work 1 single crochet into this one and 2 into the next one. Okay, and now to the last row here that I'm going to show you, which is row 5. You see this is shaping up. We're going to do, and this will be like the repeat row, because as you can see, row is doing the same, but now we're just going to frame it as a repeat. So we chain 1 and we turn, and we start with the border stitch, and that's 2 single crochets into both loops of the first single crochet of the row, 1 into the next one, and now we start with the linear stitch. And you just repeat this as many times as you need until you get to the center, really. So all the rows after this are the same. So you chain 1, skip 1 stitch, go into the chain space and do 1 single crochet there. Chain, skip it, and single crochet into the next space. Chain, skip, single crochet. You see what I'm talking about? It is lovely, I tell you. Okay, and now I changed 1 here, and we're going to skip this one, and now we are in the middle here. And basically just in the rows to come, you just do this more time, this step, this repeat of chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet into the next one. And you always just do this until you get there's 1 stitch left here until the center chain space here with 2, and there we always work the same. 1 single crochet, 2 chains, and 1 single crochet. And then again we continue the same way. Chain 1, skip the single crochet, and work 1 SC into the space. Chain, skip, single crochet into the space. Chain, skip, single crochet into the space. Chain, skip, and now we're here. We only have 2 stitches left. If in the other rows you just do more of this repeat until you get here where you have 3 stitches left. Then you always chain here, and you skip this one, and you do 1 into the second to last stitch, penultimo, and then 2 into the last one. And I will just tell you that this is an absolute delight to work, and the drape you get is really great, and it's really actually quite pretty when you do it with multiple colors as well. So you can use this for scraps. You could just do a simple linen stitch shawl just like this, or you can continue and watch the next video that I'm going to do, which is for the block party shawl, and then I show you the mosaic bits of this. But now once you've finished maybe 5 rows, you can do this before, but now you can just pull here. And if you're using wool or some organic, or like organic natural fiber, then just take care to do it like not too abruptly, because it could tear, and just pull it together nice and easy like this. La 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 la, and you have a little baby embryo shawl. A little baby shawl. And this is really all there is to it. It's so easy, so fun. I hope you give it a go. I mean, it is just delightful. In the intro I will show you a larger version and the block party shawl, but basically just keep going like this, as many rows as you want. For the block party shawl I did 50 rows, but as I said, I'm going to show you better how to do that in the next video. And well, that's it for today. A toodeloo.